Yes. So now I'm going to take you down to what we call the clef signs. In music, we have some symbols, some signs or some symbols that we use, okay, in naming the lines and the four spaces that we have in music, okay. Now, when we want to use the clef, I'm going to be using those that are commonly used. We have the treble and the bass clef, which are commonly used. I will just use that one first for this time before we go further to have the alto clef, the tenor clef, the baritone clef, or whatever clef that you're going to be having. But the main common ones that we use are just these two, the treble clef and the bass clef. But what I want to lay emphasis on is how to draw the treble clef and how to label the lines and the spaces. Without placing the treble clef or the bass clef or the clef sign on these 5 lines and 4 spaces, you cannot call these lines and spaces, you cannot label them. Okay, so now in drawing the treble clef, I'm going to give you two methods. One, I'm going to give you the first one, which is the kindergarten method. The kindergarten method is this, which one is used to teach children. First is what? You draw a straight line above the line. You can see where I'm starting from. A straight line. Now you draw a small face from here to the fourth line. Now you draw a big back to the first line. Now you draw a big tummy to the third line. Now you draw the intestine and you draw the leg. Now in music, we label, we count from below upward. So this is line 1, this is line 2, this is line 3, this is line 4, and this is line 5. We also have space 1, space 2, space 3, and what, space 4. So we have 5 lines and 4 spaces. So in music, we count from where? From below upwards. Keep that at the back of your mind. So in drawing the treble clef, I said what? You draw a straight line, which is from the fifth, above the fifth line down to the straight line. You draw a what? A small face from the fifth line to the above the fifth line to the fourth line. Then you draw a big back from the fourth line to the first line. You draw a big tummy from the first line to the third line. You draw an intestine to end on the second line, and you draw the leg. You can see that. So the second one, the second method of drawing the treble clef is starting with this second line, which is the G. Why it's called the G clef. Another name for the treble clef is G clef. So you just draw it and go this way, go this way. Good. Now, what you should observe is this. Where the line should cross should be this. So I'm going to draw it again. So take note, where this line crosses is going to be on the what? On the fourth line. You get that? That's where you're going to have the cross. You can see that. So this is the normal one that we use, which is called the treble clef or the G clef, deriving the name from this second line, which is the G line. So when you place this on this, the 5 lines and 4 spaces start getting their name, which is what? Deriving their names from the first 7 alphabets. So I'm going to go back to the next video to tell you the names of the letters, okay, the alphabets that we use in music. Thank you.